Hello friends, welcome to Made Easy Solutions. Friends, in previous video lecture, we have learned binary subtraction using one's complement. In that video lecture, we have concluded that whenever we perform binary subtraction using one's complement, if the result is positive, carry is generated and that we have to add into the LSB of the result. Here, our today's topic of discussion is binary subtraction using 2's complement. In this video lecture, we are going to learn what exactly 2's complement, how we can obtain 2's complement, and how we can use it to obtain binary subtraction. Also, we will discuss how addition process gives us subtraction and how a dedicated binary bit we can use to represent sign numbers. So let's move towards our today's lecture. Welcome friends in our today's lecture, that is binary subtraction using 2's complement. This is the 8th video lecture of the video lecture series number system arithmetic. Here we will learn how to obtain 2's complement and how to use it to obtain the subtraction in detail. So let's start. First we will see what exactly 2's complement is and how to obtain it. Very first thing I want to clear you that we always find 2's complement of a subtrahend, not a subtractor. Now obtaining 2's complement is again a subtraction process. To obtain 2's complement of a n bit binary number, we must subtract it from the nth power of 2. That means if I want 2's complement of a 2 bit binary number, then I must subtract it from second power of 2, that is 4, and the binary equivalent of 4 is 100. So I must subtract a 2 bit binary number from 100. Similarly, if I want to find 2's complement of a 3 bit binary number, then I must subtract it from third power of 2. Third power of 2 is 8 and the binary equivalent of 8 is 1000. So I must subtract a 3 bit binary number from 1000 to obtain 2's complement. If you are getting confused, then watch the video of number system conversions. You will get there how to convert decimal into binary and vice versa, so that you can find binary equivalent of 8, 4. That means you can find binary equivalents of powers of 2's. Now you may ask me again that sir, you are subtracting number from 100 or 1000 and this binary number consists of zeros. So we need to take borrows over here. But if you see, while obtaining 2's complement of a 2 bit binary number, we subtract it from 100 and 100 is the smallest 3 bit binary number, while 11 is the largest 2 bit binary number and 100 is just next to 11. That means difference between 11 and 100 is just 1. So if we subtract 2 bit binary number from 11 and then add 1 into it, it will be one and the same. And subtracting a 2 bit binary number from largest 2 bit binary number, that is 11, is nothing but obtaining 1's complement. So to obtain 2's complement of a number, we first find 1's complement of that number and then add 1 into it. We will get the 2's complement of that number. Now here in the 1's complement technique, we do not need borrows. So first obtain 1's complement and then add 1 into it. So this is basically a subtraction as well as addition process. So arrange the equation in vertical manner. First subtract the subtrahend from largest possible binary number, that is find its 1's complement and then add 1 into it. We will get the 2's complement of that subtrahend. So here if you want to find 2's complement of a 4 bit binary number, first subtract it from 4 bit largest binary number, that is 1111. Now you can consider any 4 bit binary number as a subtrahend. So here I will consider 1110 and will subtract from 1111 and then add 1 into it and I will get the 2's complement over here. So start the operation from LSBs. So first subtract 0 from 1, I will get the result 1 and then add 1 into the result 1, I will get the result 10. So 0 will be the result over here and 1 will be the carry for next operation. Now subtract 1 from 1, I will get the result 0 and 1 added to 0, I will get the result 1. So put the result over here. Now subtract 1 from 1, I will get the result 0 and I will put over here. Now perform MSB subtraction, I will get the result 0 and I will put over here. So 0010 is the 2's complement of 1110. So obtaining 2's complement is again an easy process. Now let us see how we can use 2's complement to obtain the subtraction. Here we have to follow certain steps. Step 1 is to obtain the 2's complement of the subtrahend. Then add the 2's complement of the subtrahend we got in step 1 into the subtractor. Then in step 3, obtain the addition and check carry. Now here again my carry can be 0 or 1. So two decisions I have to make over here. If my carry is 1, then it indicates that my result is positive, and here we need not to add the carry into the result as we do in the 1's complement technique. So just leave carry here. If the carry is 0, it indicates that the result is negative and in 2's complement form. So obtain 2's complement of the result we got in step 3 again to find the proper result. Now if you see again, the carry itself is indicating the sign of the number. So these two techniques, that is one's complement and 2's complement, are the preferred methods. Now let's see how we can use 2's complement to obtain the subtraction. So let's take any example. Here I have considered the same numbers I had used in the previous two videos, that is binary subtraction and binary subtraction using 1's complement, so that you can compare the methods and cross verify them. So in the previous two videos I got the result 1001. So here I must get the same result. So my first step is to find 2's complement of the subtrahend. Here my subtrahend is 1110, which is larger than the subtractor 0101. So I must get the result negative over here. That means my carry must be 0 over here. So let's start and obtain 2's complement of the subtrahend. How will you obtain? First obtain 1's complement of the subtrahend and then add 1 into it. That means subtract the subtrahend 1110 from 1111 and then add 1 into it. So we have just seen it in the introductory slide, and the 2's complement we got was 0010. So in step 2, let's add the 2's complement we got in step 1 with the subtractor. So arrange the equation first. Now if you see, this is basically a addition operation. That means addition is giving us subtraction, and this is the speciality of this complement techniques. So put the subtractor over here, that is 0101, and then add the 2's complement we got in step 1, that is 0010. Also add the carry generated in previous addition, put them for the next bit addition, and it will give me the result over here. So perform the addition from LSBs. So 0 added with 1, I will get the result 1. So I will put over here. Now add next bits. So 0 added with 1, again the result will be 1, and I will put the result over here. Now 1 added with 0, again the result will be 1, and I will put the over here. Now add the MSBs. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So 0 is the sum and there is no carry. So I will put the carry 0 over here. Now in step 3, check the carry. Carry is 0. If you remember, at the starting of this example, I told you that I must get the carry 0 because my subtrahend was larger than subtractor. So I got the carry 0, that means it indicates that the result is negative and in 2's complement form. So how will you obtain the proper result? Let's move to the step 4. Here, to obtain the proper result, again obtain 2's complement of the result we got in previous step. So first obtain 1's complement and then add 1 into it. So arrange the equation first. Now if you see, the result we got in step 3 was 4-bit binary number. So subtract it from 1111. Also add 1 into it so that we can get the 2's complement. So perform the operation from LSBs. 1 subtracted from 1 will be 0 and 1 added to 0, I will get the result 1. So I will put 1 over here. Now subtract 1 from 1, I will get the result 0, I will put over here. Now perform next bit subtraction, that is subtract 1 from 1, again I will get 0, I will put the result over here. Now perform MSB subtraction, 0 subtracted from 1, I will get the result 1 and I will put over here. Now if you see, I am getting the correct result 1001. That means my technique is working when my subtrahend is larger than subtractor, but it must work when our subtractor is larger than subtrahend as well. So let's check with same numbers so that we can verify the result. But what I have done over here, I have put the fractional point so that fractional binary subtraction will also be clear to you using 2's complement. Again if you see, my subtrahend is 010.1. That means I have adjusted the subtrahend so that number of bits in subtractor and subtrahend are same. So first obtain the 2's complement of the subtrahend. So arrange the equation first, then put the subtractor and subtract the subtrahend from it and add 1 into it and get the 2's complement of the subtrahend. So start the operation from LSBs. So 1 subtracted from 1 is equal to 0 plus 1 added to it is equal to 1. So I will put 1 over here. Now subtract 0 from 1, I will get the result 1, I will put over here. Now subtract 1 from 1, I will get the result 0 and I will put over here. Now subtract the MSBs. So 0 subtracted from 1, I will get the result 1 and I will put over here. So I am getting the 2's complement is equal to 101.1. If you see, I would have not considered this 0, then the subtrahend would have 10.1 and subtractor would have 11.1, and the 2's complement I would have got 01.1, which is different than I have got now. That means you keep in mind, while using complement techniques, number of bits in subtractor and subtrahend must be same. Then only we get the proper results. Now add this 2's complement we got in step 1 into the subtractor. So put the subtractor first and then add the 2's complement we got in step 1. Also add if carry is generated in previous addition. Put them for next bit addition and we'll get the sum over here. So now perform the addition from LSBs. So 1 added with 0, I will get the result 1 and I will put over here. 0 will be the carry for next bit addition. Now perform next bit addition, that is add 1, 1 and 0. I will get the result 1, 0. I will put the sum over here. 1 will be the carry for next bit addition. Now perform next bit addition, that is 1 add with 0 along with 1. So I'll get the result 1 0. So 0 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry for next bit addition. Now perform MSB addition. If you see 3 ones are there. If you remember the addition we have learned in the video lecture of binary addition, you will easily get the sum over here. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 1. So 1 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry here. If you are confused in addition of 3 ones, then just watch the video based on binary addition. Now check the carry in step 3. What does it mean? If carry is 1, it indicates that result is positive and in true form. We need not to add carry into the LSB. So leave the carry. Now if you see, I am getting the correct result 100.1. That means I am getting the correct results in both the cases, whenever our subtrahend is larger than subtractor or whenever our subtrahend is lesser than subtractor. In both cases, 2's complement technique is working. So what we can conclude over here? In conventional subtraction process, we get wrong results especially when our subtrahend is larger than subtractor. So we use the complements technique. In previous video lecture, we have seen 1's complement. In 1's complement, if carry is generated, we have to add the carry into the LSB of the result. But here in this case, we need not to add the carry. So this simplifies the technique. I hope the binary subtraction using 2's complement is very much clear to you and you like the video. Press like button and share this video lecture as much as you can among your friends. Also subscribe my channel Made Easy Solution and do not forget to press bell icon to get the notification of future videos. Thank you.